Renly was given an offer to be the heir to the throne and to have a seat at the council, but it wasn't the seat that he wanted. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and we're here today to ask the question, should Renly have accepted his brother Stannis' offer when it came to Stannis being king? So Stannis gave Renly an option: fall in line, I will give you a seat on the council, and I will make you my heir until a son is born. Now, perhaps if Stannis gave Renly a seat on top of some man, he might have accepted that. But a seat on the council, that wasn't good enough for Renly, and being the heir to Stannis' throne wasn't good enough for Renly either. So we're here to ask, was Renly right not to accept this and make his own push to be king?
Numbers don't lie. Renly had 100,000 soldiers. Who knows what they were doing to him, but you know what? They were men. They had swords. He probably wanted their swords, but the numbers don't lie. In fact, Stannis had a small army. Renly had a large army. If you flip the numbers around, I think Renly would have been on his knees, not for the first time, but he would have been begging Stannis, team up with me, brother. I'll bow down to you. I think it's the fact they had the numbers. He was never going to agree to it. And to be honest, do I blame him? No. I know they're brothers, but I think in this timeline and, like, you know, this medieval shit, that kind of goes out the window when they're hungry for power and a bit of blood.
Alright, so you
or
think...
cock in Renly's case.
So you think Renly was right not to accept the offer?
Yeah, I think he was right.
Here, I'm gonna disagree. For reason number one, the deal that Stannis was offering Renly, right, was actually better than the deal that Renly previously had. Yes, because Renly was on the council to the previous king, Robert Baratheon, his other brother. So he was getting the same spot on the council, plus he was actually being made heir to the throne until Stannis had a son born to him. So therefore, Renly was actually improving in position and power under his brother Stannis' reign as king than his brother Robert's. So that's reason number one, why I think he should have accepted the deal. Reason number two is, as Ned said, Stannis was the rightful king. Stannis was next in line when Robert died due to Joffrey being a bastard in more ways than one. So for me, if Renly was honourable, and I don't think he is because he's done quite a few unhonourable things, even though I kind of like Renly as a character, but a few people would disagree with some of his lifestyle choices.
You like him that way, brother.
So, yeah, no, when you think about it, I mean, the position, the offer that he was getting from Stannis was better than what he had under Robert. Plus, I think Stannis was the rightful king. So Renly, I think, should have fell in line and, you know, backed his brother, because that was the right thing to do. Because Ned Stark would say that would have been the honourable thing to do. But we see Renly kind of... There was signs in season 1 he wanted to take the castle and be king himself without really earning it. And he hadn't earned it. It was Stannis' right to be king. And I think he should have backed his brother.
Yeah, 2 correct points. And I'm looking at it from Renly's point of view. See, I wanted them to team up. I wanted Renly to agree to the deal.
Well, hold on. I'm looking at it from Renly's point of view as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're not, but I just think from Renly's point of view, he wanted it clean cut. I want to be king. End of the day, right? Yeah, you're right. He could have teamed up with Stannis. And maybe he could have plotted behind his back as soon as he got the throne, then killed him before he ever got to have a son, then he becomes the king.
Does it matter what Renly wanted? Is it not about who's the rightful king?
Yeah, but obviously Renly doesn't really care about that. Renly only doesn't care about that because he's got the 100,000 men, he's got the numbers. He's acting the big man because he's got the numbers. As I said at the start of this video, if you flip the numbers, Renly is King Shitebag. He's cowering to Stannis.
If you flip the numbers, does Stannis even offer Renly that deal, though?
Of course he doesn't. Yeah, but Stannis is a real man, not because of sexuality, right? Look at the way he charged up King's Landing. You trying to tell me Renly's going to do that?
Although, to be
Unless
fair...
it was a bloody gay pride event or something going on at King's Landing.
Yeah, but see, to be fair, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Stannis would have offered him the same deal, because it is his brother at the end of the day, and I guess technically...
He wouldn't want to fight him.
Renly would still be the rightful heir if Stannis died with no children. So, I mean, rightfully, Renly would have still been the heir to the throne. And, I mean, would Stannis still want him on his council? I mean, perhaps. He is his brother, and he was on the previous council, so he's got experience. So maybe Stannis would have offered him the same deal. But I mean, Stannis. Let's be honest. He wanted that 100,000 men as well.
No,
so-
you're right. Renly should have took it, right? It was the safest option, because I think these two teaming up guarantees them the victory. It just does. I just don't. I don't see how they lose, personally. But they didn't team up. Renly, he wanted the option that guaranteed him king. He didn't want the option where I sneak through the back door. So could you?
Yeah, he likes that backdoor option.
He does like the backdoor option, but can you see from his point of view why he'd want to be the true king rather than, oh, I've accepted the deal of my older brother, I'm going to sneak through the back door when he dies if he doesn't have a kid.
No, not really. I think Ned was right. I mean, you're not the king. You've never fought. You've never done anything. You've never been in battle.
Which
you're not a true warrior like Stannis.
Stannis pointed out here. Caitlin, why are you on his side? Your husband was on my side, brother.
Yep. So there you go. That's it. I think that Renly should have accepted the offer.
I think he should have, but I can see why he didn't. But I think for the sake of the TV show and the writing, it kind of had to go that way.
Yeah.
But up next, guys, we'll be talking about Renly's death, because I thought it fucking sucked. Anyway, till next time. Peace.